Hi, how you guys doing? Good morning. I'm going to share my drive to work with you. I'm trying to give it a little bit more light so that we could, so that you could see me a little better. Going by the school zone. Good morning. How's everyone? Huh? A little morning inspiration. Blessing of the Crown. Valencia's Garden. How are we doing today? I hope we're doing great. I hope we're all doing wonderful. It's kind of rainy where I live this morning. We've been getting some rain lately. But we needed it. The ground was pretty dry here in Ohio. This morning when I was not every time, but you know when you get that feeling that you're forgetting something, and I was like, man, what am I forgetting? What is it? I kept thinking, you double check yourself. I looked, I'm like, what's in my bag? And that reminds me when you said, what's in your bag? What tools have you collected? What spiritual gifts have you, earned on this game of life? How many monsters or evil creatures have you terminated? How many levels have you won? Have you graduated? But when you get to the end and you can beat the game, you're free. You've conquered it. And those are the things that we're here to do. That we're all here to do. I know my lip is all hanging down on that side. I don't know why it's doing that. At least it looks like it on this picture. When I look down, it could just be the shadow. But I know I hate it when people talk about themselves when they're trying to inspire other people, don't you? But sometimes we got to share things about ourselves and just be real. Just come raw. So anyway, I was walking and I was like, okay, I double checked in the bag. And I thought, I have everything I need. I have everything I need to succeed for my day. I have all the gifts of the Spirit. I'm equipped to move forward. God always shows us in these small ways if we are awakened to see and hear. If we pay attention to our surroundings and see God in all things, see His voice, His guidance, His love. And I went out to the car. I was getting ready to put everything in the car. I have my lunch bag. I have my other bag. I don't know. I take a lot because I want to be prepared. Okay? So when I go out to work, I am prepared. And I want to be prepared because I don't want to be miserable and I don't want to suffer. Are you prepared? Because I don't want you to suffer either. I want to share with you experiences I have had, thus you can, maybe it can help you along your way. Yeah, maybe it can help you when you are you're feeling alone. And when you're feeling, sometimes, you can have things, maybe even that happen to you, that you feel like that nobody will understand. And because of our shame for ourselves, we project that shame back onto us. As that's an attachment that we all come with, I think, that we need to heal. It's generational curses. But that's a different subject. So I went back into the house. Sorry, I go from one thing to another. I walked back into the house, and I was like, because all of a sudden, I was putting my stuff in the car. Let me backtrack. And where we were. Let me backtrack where we were so I can remember. When I say those words, it reminds me of quiet ourselves and go into meditation so that God could speak to us so that we can remember who we truly are at the moment of creation. Not the moment we were born. And so I went out, and all of a sudden, when I opened the door, and I got ready to put my bags, my lunch, and my survival bag in the car. Then my light bulb come on because I stopped. And I quieted myself. And all of a sudden, I remembered I forgot my iced coffee. How can we forget that? It's like, I was like, oh my God. And I just had made it and set it on the counter. But see, it's something different out of my routine because normally I'd have a Celsius drink, but I don't have any. So I made myself an iced coffee this morning. So it was out of my norm. And so because it was out of my norm, I forgot. But then I remembered. Because you know what? And with us being out of our norm, when you're out of your norm, it's like you're just in auto mode, right? We just get in auto mode. So we start like moving, we already know our routine. So we get set in our ways and certain routines. And when we're following the routine on autoplay, as our schedules are repetitive, it's like a rabbit, or like a rabbit wheel, or it's like a hamster wheel, it just goes round and round and round and round and round. Before you know it, it's like, whoo, where'd the time go? And all the energies of yourself that you've given away, that's what you're getting paid for. That's what labor is. I mean, you're giving your life force to somebody else so they can grow, instead of giving it to yourself. So you're depleted, and you have nothing else to do. So it weakens you, So then we're weakened. If you get weakened, then you don't have the energy to do the things you love, right? You don't have the energy to create. You don't have the energies. Because you're resting so that you can recuperate energies and build them back up so you can go give them away for change. I've done it my whole life. But I just realized the concept behind it, and now I'm sharing that concept with you. So now every time I go, I'm aware of the energy force that I give. And it helps me not to overachieve for someone else. Something could be about, I just got on the freeway and it said west. Ooh, sorry, there's something in the road there. Oh, I'm getting on the freeway, so I probably should get off of here. But anyway, in my routine, see, there's something in the road. I don't know what that, I mean, looked like somebody throwing their trash out there. As soon as I said west, then I seen the trash in there. I looked up and there was that trash in the road. So there's something about west and trash. So I don't know if that's somebody's name or it could be anything. Just apply it as it fits. With that said, the God of love loves you, and so do I. I want you guys to have a great day. I'm sure, okay, I hope. That sounds terrible. I'm not being a very good example. I'm going to have a wonderful day because it's a choice. Sorry, it's a choice. We get up, we choose because we have free will. So get out there and make the best of your day. And with that said, the God of love loves you, and so do I. You have a great day. Thank you.